mistakes couples make when it comes to sex.
Well, not all couples. Some maybe, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, if it's you, and you know who you are, you might just be in need of an intimacy makeover. Belisa Vranich is a clinical psychologist and the author of He's Got Potential, brand new, hot off the presses. And Jared Matthew Weiss is a contributing editor at Shape magazine. Welcome, and where do we begin, people? After all the thousands and thousands of years we've been having sex, we still don't get it right.
No, it's actually they don't get it right.
Oh. It's going to be one of those.
I'm going to say, in the interest of wanting to keep having it, I'm going to say you're right.
Okay, good boy.
So what haven't we learned?
Well, number one is that nighttime is not always the best time to have sex.
People are exhausted.
They're exhausted. You've had dinner, you're full, some pasta, some wine.
Maybe a little wine.
Maybe a little wine.
Right.
You already have somebody warming up your bed who you don't know who that is.
Right,
wearing
a cootie suit.
Mornings, actually, women hormonally are set up to orgasm easier in the morning.
And men actually have higher testosterone levels in the morning when they wake up, which is why it's easier for them to have sex. So it just, hey, do it in the morning.
Do it in the morning.
And there's a little problem with that.
Why?
Most people have jobs and children.
Jobs and
they have to
children.
get up. Excuse me, I didn't realize I was showing my peach pit. There. That's what women over 50 have instead of cleavage. It's a peach pit. That's another story. Maybe that's the reason why nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Everybody's too busy, and it's last on so many people's lists unless you're 22 and in a hot relationship.
I think that the biggest mistake couples make is communication. I don't really think it's about time or place. I think it's about communication. I think that they don't really communicate on what they want, what they need, and more specifically when they want it and they need it.
So are you saying schedule the sex?
You know, it's funny you say that. I have a term that I call the sexual agenda.
Okay.
Right? I think it's very, very important that couples have a sexual agenda. For foreplay, you know, I think it's important to look at your woman, right? Or your man and say, this is exactly what I'm going to do to you and when. This is exactly how it's going to go.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't you think that women find that a little, how can I put it, draconian? It's like...
Little caveman-y, but
right,
some of us
this
like
is what I'm
that.
going to do to you,
Some
girl.
of us like that, see?
I'm going to do it to you now.
Oh, come
Not
on.
me, but
You kind of
Belisa does.
It depends on, we like a lot of adjectives. If you can draw it out a lot of
And we
adjectives.
like romance, guys. Okay, we like romance.
Tenderness.
Don't you guys like romance?
We do
Absolutely.
like that. Which is actually one of my next
Well,
tips
yeah, romance.
was romance, and not to imitate what you see on the big screen, the small screen,
Those are
or the
actors,
internet.
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and less
actually,
in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
And less.
That you could tell.
Well, I think in
That's
terms
real.
of romance, I think that the important thing is really that we miss when having sex is kissing. I think that a lot of times people fall into just the fundamental mechanics of sex and they forget that making out is really a big deal. I think that lip locking is a huge part of the sexual experience.
So make out long and strong.
Absolutely. Did you kiss your wife?
I think I
12
have.
years.
I think I have, even after 12 years.
Occasionally.
Little tons of hockey.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
we like
So
that.
what would you say is the biggest mistake women make? And then I'm going to ask you about men.
I think the biggest mistake women make is expecting the man to initiate everything. I think that there's a lot of women that give the man the credit for wanting to pounce, and I think that women really need to build up that confidence to say, like, I know what I want and I can get it.
Okay.
I like
And
that.
that's a
Guys
turn
love
on to
that.
you?
I like that.
Guys like that.
I like it. Jump
More
my bones.
pouncing.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Using sex as a weapon is a bad idea. So withholding it when you're angry or giving it as a reward, no. It's intimacy. Have it as often
This
as
is our new
possible.
leader.
Have good sex.
Yeah, but
This is our new leader.
it has to be real, though.
It
It's
has
gotta
to be real,
All right.
absolutely.
Thank you both so
Thank
very, very
you.
much. Have a great day and lots of sex. And up next, if sex is not exactly at the top of your list and you just want to meet someone, we've got a matchmaking pro who's hosting the world's largest speed dating event ever. I don't know, but we're going to look at it. Details right after this. Ever done that?
Oh, no.
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 Yeah.